Warning: this video contains some graphic content. Please do not watch unless you are 13 or older or have your parents' permission to watch this video. You have been warned. Jacqueline Guzman was born on the 25th of December, 1954. Jacqueline grew up in a poor family in the town of La Tuna, in the state of Sinaloa, Mexico. His father was very abusive towards him, and Guzman would often run over to his grandmother's house after the abuse. Guzman got his El Chapo name from his height. People often referred to him as Shorty, and the name stuck with him. The main source of income for Guzman's family was the father and children, who worked together as cattle ranchers, as well as planters. They grew poppy plants and marijuana, which they sold at community gatherings. At the age of 15, Jacqueline decided to start his own marijuana plantation and hired his cousins, Arturo, Alfredo, Carlos, and Hector, whom continued to work with Guzman until later on in his criminal career. With the experience Guzman had gained from his marijuana farm, he decided to go on a venture like no other. With the help of his uncle, together, they worked in the criminal business of selling marijuana and narcotics. Later on, a Mexican drug cartel by the name of Guadalajara approached Guzman and introduced him to a drug lord by the name of Felix Gallardo. A few years later, Felix put Guzman in charge of logistics. He then was able to organize who or what went where and what they would do. In 1985, one of the Guadalajara marijuana fields were raided by Mexican military forces. Soon after, Felix ordered that the DEA agent Enrique Camarena Salazar, who betrayed him and his cartel, to be kidnapped, tortured, and murdered. This action resulted in Gallardo and others involved in Enrique's murder to be captured. In 1989, Felix Gallardo was captured. Soon after, his cartel split into 3 factions. One of them, the Sinaloa cartel, was run by Guzman. Moving to 2001, Guzman was indicted and sent to prison for getting caught housing narcotics. On January 19, 2001, Chapo made his move. The prison guard that he bribed opened his cell, and soon he was put into a laundry cart, rolled by Javier Cambros, and finally put into the trunk of a car. El Chapo was arrested in 2014, but he soon escaped. On July 11, 2015, Chapo went back and forth in his cell room, but eventually he decided to walk over to his shower. After doing so, he escaped through a dugout tunnel that went under the prison. But his victory was a very short one, and in 2016, Chapo's residence was raided by the Mexican Navy Special Forces with support from the Mexican Army and the Federal Police. El Chapo was then extradited to the United States. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where our story ends. What do you think El Chapo is going to do next? Obviously, he's in the United States now, so there's a very little chance that he'll be able to escape this time. Anyways, thank you for watching this video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel, The Plushie Zone Gaming, for more content just like this.